We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Julio Teheran starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And there's one down now.
Batting second, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. Teheran, once an Atlanta Brave, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Ready on 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now Cano swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch there as he's retired for route number 2.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here at 293. 13 home runs and 37 RBIs.
1-1.
And he misses with it 1-1. And the pitch.
Ball 2.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Pete Alonso would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. So here's Pete Alonso, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. McNeil is off at first with 2 away. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Stassi recovers, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. David Peterson, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So striding in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fans, it's getting close to back-to-school time here at the ballpark. But there's still time to take in a few more games before that dreaded first bell rings. Individual seats are still available. Or why not pick up a 4 or 6 game mini plan? Perfect for those final few nights of summer vacation. Visit any stadium ticket window for ticket information. fans. Do you have what it takes to be a major league umpire? Then come and learn from some of the best at the MLB Umpire Camp. Both in the classroom and on the diamond, this is your chance to learn how the big leagues do it, no matter what level you're working at now. Don't wait. It's the chance of a lifetime. Become the best umpire you can be. Visit MLBUC.com. MLB at Bat is the #1 source for live baseball everywhere you go. Available for your phone or tablet, MLB at Bat provides live audio, pitch tracking, stats, news, highlights, and more. Visit MLB.com for details.
Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The center fielder,
He's set and the pitch.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. 1-0 the count. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
A runner on first with 2 away. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hit back up the middle. Lowry on the move. He has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. We are still scoreless. Now to the plate, Michael Conforto. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. Conforto is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
In now, Zach Collins, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 22 home runs, and 46 driven in. Fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. LaStella has it, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting it, the center fielder, number 16, Jake Marie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Count is 2-1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnik. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he misses. With one here, it's ball 4, so that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. Here's Jed Lowry now, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch, and a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now batting, Robinson Cano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And this is a fair ball heading out toward the 330 sign. And the run is in to score from third. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So here's Jeff McNeil. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Comes set, the 0-1. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead anymore.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Mets lead this one 3-0. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Fastball called for strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Peterson has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Justin Upton now as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Upton is retired, 2 down now. Stepping in, Brian Goodwin, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Fastball well outside. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Upton. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
J.D. Davis the next at bat, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets DH.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now. Zach Collins waits on deck. One out and a runner on second base. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Stepping into the box, Zach Collins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, that's it.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. From the belt, kicks and deals. A 1 pitch on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. The 1-2. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Two and 2. Here it is. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. The 3-2. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Jed Lowry.
Into the box now, Jed Lowry. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third. And the catcher, Max Stassi, will be the next to bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Line drive to left. Nimmo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 24.
Ready once again, Robinson Cano. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Cano waits on the first pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. Simmons has it. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 6.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Now here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Settling in now, Luis Renfroe. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Renfroe is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
This is foul right side.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted to knock instead.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. Lowry's got it. To second, there's Cano. On to first, in time to take care of Trout. A double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Lays off 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Full count, 3-2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game.
Hot shot to first base, and a great play to end the inning. Angels go quietly there. They trail here 4-0. Jaime Barria, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2. There's ball 4. Stepping into the box, J.D. Davis. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
And that's over. 2-1. From the stretch. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. Slapped hard the opposite way. Goodwin is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the catcher, Zach Collins.
Digging in once again, Zach Collins. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Two and two to the Mets catcher. Popped him up. Rendon has a play. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The center fielder, number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Now in the box, Jake Marisnick. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 delivery.
0-1.
Skied into straightaway right. Goodwin's in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's the Mets 5 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
And leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Tommy Rosella.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tommy La Stella will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Taken, strike two called, and it's even at 2-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
the left fielder.
So still
Number 8.
nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there they're just one place off the top spot in the NL in that category. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And another foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and standing in the machine, Albert Pujols. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jed Lowry. First pitch on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Down the left field line and deep, and that's going to land foul. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. LaStella fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 9. Brandon Newman.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Count even now at 1-1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Batter number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So digging in now, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Striding into the box, Max Stassi. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Nope.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Sent on the ground out to second. Cano has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
One away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bouncing ball toward the hole, reined in. And that's the 2nd out.
The designated hitter.
Into the box
4.
now, Luis Renfroe. He singled his last time up. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. So far this year against Southpaws, Trout has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Driven nicely into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. In now is Anthony Rendon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Ryan Buchter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Ryan Buchter.
Digging in now, Jeff McNeil. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Number 6,
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Buchter is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Trout will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. There is La Stella. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, J.D. Davis as he rips it on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the harder plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the stepping up now, Tommy La Stella. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella. The 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Nimmo. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton the next to hit. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Nimmo. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there, 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The windup and the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
That ball's foul.
The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Another 1-2 delivery.
Oh, that's off the plate.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
The first baseman, number 5.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1 strike to Pujols. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 7th inning here, a 5-1 ball game. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels strand a couple. They're down 5-1. Noah Ramirez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 24.
Next up for New York, Jake Marisnick. For his career in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Jed Lowry. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Lowry.
From the stretch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. Number 23 for him thus far. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
You know, D-Row, you're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above. And this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there. Because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up. He wanted something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
And some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 2-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Popped him up. Stassi is there, and that's the third out. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. In now is Andrelton Simmons. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Chasen Shreve is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Lowry. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way.
That's a ball. Count is
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball to third. On it goes right through him into left field.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Mike Trout, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Nope,
Ball
that's
1.
a ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
To 1-2 now. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Anthony Rendon becomes out number 2 this inning. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep. Hansel Robles comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Michael Conforto comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. Number 36 on the year for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues. To the plate now, J.D. Davis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ball 2.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Zach Collins. And this will be fouled away. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. It's the Mets 7 and the Angels 1. At the plate, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A bouncer to the left side. And there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 18. Brian Goodwin.
Digging in, Brian Goodwin. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey!
Here's the 0-1.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
That's ball 2.
Ball 2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Albert now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. Angels down to their last strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Mets with their 80th win to pace the division. David Peterson records his 14th winning decision of the season. Julio Teheran was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Mets earned the 3-game series sweep as they destroyed the Angels 7-1. The Pirates put together 10 total hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-3. Chris Owings was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game, helping the Rockies beat the Nationals 2-1. Ryan Tepera got his second W of the season, helping the Cubs down the Dodgers 5-4. The Brew Crew combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 2-1. The San Francisco Giants had lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they got a road win against Arizona 5-4. The Bronx Bombers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they blew out the Jays 8-1. The Red Sox smacked 15 team hits as they blew out Baltimore 10-4. Nine-game losing streak as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 8-2. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.